Cat. Okay, let's try this again.
Yerp. That didn't sound right at all. Anyway, hey, check it out, YouTube. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good evening. This is your man, Podrey, and I've been trying to make this video for about a week. I've attempted it twice, and now I'm gonna see if I can get her done. Alright, so check it. You know the title, you see it already. And I gotta give you this little disclaimer right here. I know that everybody has their own idea of what beauty is. And I said, what beauty is. And like I got a lisp. Everybody has their own idea of what beauty is. It's still there. It's still, even when I say still. Anyway, so what makes my idea of what beauty is different? Well, shameless plug, I happen to have a YouTube page of where I upload videos of the females that I think are gorgeous. Alright? Now, there's elements to beauty. There is. You know what I'm saying? Beauty, from the eye candy point of view, is only skin deep. Alright? Now, you take a burnt victim. From a shallow point of view, you see burnt, fucked up skin that healed up the best way it could, right? But you see that beautiful smile, you see them bright, twinkly eyes, and if you pay attention, you'll feel a vibration. You'll feel that person's energy. That's beautiful. That's another level to beauty. You know what I'm saying? You gotta peel back the layers. You know what I'm saying? And you'll understand that beauty is much more than a shallow perspective. Alright? So, with this list, and this is a small list, because believe you me, I have a larger list of women that I think are gorgeous. That's why I get content and post videos, because man, I haven't even posted a 10th. You know what I'm saying? I'm still at like less than 1% of women that I want to post on my channel. Anyway, what I'm gonna do, as you can see, I got all these open tabs up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through my tabs and I'm going to let you see their names. I'm even going to say their names too, and I'll give a short description, and then I'll move on to the next. But it is up to you, and I repeat, it is up to you to take their name, to look up their name, and to do your own research, listen to some interviews, find some interviews, you know what I mean? Look for YouTube channels, their YouTube channels, and see if they do a podcast or a Q&A. So that way you can hear what's going on in their heads. They're going to tell you what they want you to know about them, so that way you can form your own opinion. I'm only opening up the door. You know what I'm saying? You may not think that the ladies that I'm choosing or saying is gorgeous. You may disagree, you know what I mean? But it's the opportunity for you to, see another person's POV. I got bars. See, POV, bars. Alright, here we go. Jezebel. Now Jezebel, the first video I saw of her was a video she was making. She was trying to learn how to skateboard. I was like, okay, a person who's wanting to learn new things, wanting to put, new things in their bag. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm with that. Persistence, confidence, you know what I'm saying? As far as her visuals, as far as being cute, pretty, and all that, she's got that too. Her physique, she's thin. She's a thin, petite female. But, you know what I'm saying? It's up to you. I can say some inappropriate things, and while I got my devilish smile, because I'm thinking inappropriate thoughts. Yeah. Alright, next person. Karen. So many things I could say. Karen is a video blogger. She's a vlogger. And I've been talking with her since 2006, 2007. We both were doing video blogs at the same time. And we used to communicate back and forth through comment sections. You know what I'm saying? I remember sending her and her kids a Christmas present once. I sent like a gift pack. It was like, basically, okay, I know I missed the birthdays, so here's birthdays / Christmas, you know what I'm saying? And she sent me like a nice, beautiful, big, plushy pillow, you know what I'm saying? With my name on it and everything, but I ended up losing it in a flood. The reason why I'm saying beautiful is because come to her channel, listen to what she has to say about her point of views on life. Her videos are long, and what she does is she records periodically throughout maybe a week's time, maybe a month's time, and she'll splice it together, edit it together, and give you a video like, hey, I know I've been gone for a minute, but this is what I've been doing. And you'll see, once again, you peel those layers of just, hey, she's a pretty girl, or she's a pretty woman, but you peel those layers back, and you're like, oh, she has feelings. She feels this way about this and that. You know what I'm saying? Feelings are more than just the emotions and the passion. You know what I'm saying? She hurts. She feels pain. She gets annoyed. She's overlooking a lot of things. But she's not going to be nobody's pincushion. You know what I'm saying? Check her out. Alright, on to the next lady. We got Nikki Blades. I came across Nikki Blades when I was watching some sketches, videos, comedy videos, and I was like, nah, that's a pretty woman, and she played her roles nicely, you know what I'm saying? And then it's one of those things where when you're watching somebody do their thing over a period of time, they start to grow on you. Just like these females here. All of them started to grow on me, and I was like, these fucking females are gorgeous. But Nikki Blades, she's funny, you know what I'm saying? But also, on her serious level, you'll see that, she, like these other females, they bleed, you know what I'm saying? It's like if you punch them in the face, they'll say ouch, but if you hug them, you know what I'm saying, they'll give you those sounds of passion, those sounds of comfort. You know what I mean? They have they've worked hard to become the women. Let me put it like this: she worked hard to become the woman that she is. Alright? So Nikki Blades, come check out her channel, check her on Instagram and things like that. And like I say, look for interviews, look for Q&As, look for, blogs, and, get to see who they are. get to see who she is. Celia. I came across her video not too long ago, and I was amazed. I was like, for one, she's gorgeous. Two, when she's doing her shorts. Okay, you see this video here? This one in the middle that my cursor is above. You see the way she's looking at the camera? Alright, she keeps that composure throughout the whole time that she's doing a short. Now this one right here, to the left of that, you see her smiling? That is a rare moment. Okay? Her videos, man, look. Her videos are a must-see video. Not only is she doing their hair, but she's doing their hair as a professional. No, not as a professional. You would not want her to treat you the way she does with the people that she do in her videos. These are family members and friends. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty damn sure on a professional level, you know, she'll be on that professional level. You know what I'm saying? But for content's sake, yeah, this shit's entertaining. Don't just take my word for it. Come check her out. You know what I'm saying? On to the next young lady. We have Talise. Talise, once again, I saw her on a skit, and I was like, oh, goddamn. You know, who is she? What is she? You know, as far as her DNA. And I was like, fuck that. I want to see some more. And so, boom, bada bing, bada boom. I got me an eye full, and I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? She's on my list. You know what I'm saying? So go check her out. You know, here's her link on her Instagram page. You know, her IG title is, or name is Miss Protein Queen, because she's into physical fitness. As you can see, you know what I'm saying? Her physique is toned up, alright? But she's more than that. She really is. So look her up on, her name is Talise Harris. So look her up on YouTube and you'll find her. You'll find her. She's not hard to find. The next young lady is Tiana Rogers. As you see those pictures there, bada bing, bada boom. Physique, beauty. But I saw her on a skit. She's acting. You know what I'm saying? She was acting. She was holding her holding, what do you call it? She was representing this. She was holding her own with other actors. You know what I'm saying? So, meaning, you know what the fuck that means. You know what I'm saying? The other actors, you know what I'm saying, wasn't out acting her. You know what I'm saying? She was right there with them as far as like, hey, you got a joke? I got a joke. You want to be serious? I'll be serious. You want to look like that? I'll look like that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play off each other and make this fucking video work. She's cool. She's cool like that. Don't take my word for it. You know, look her up. And, oh, I just noticed that her nickname was TT. TT. But, look her up and form your own opinion. Let's go on to the next young lady. I don't want to close it. These two ladies right here, they have their own individual channels. This young lady right here is Lala Yarvo. This lady over here is Amy Rose. This is the spelling of Amy's name. Okay, yes, I am being prepared. Somewhat, I guess. Some shit. Okay. So these two, you might as well say they're BFFs. You know what I'm saying? They do content on their own and they do content together. You know, they got a bond, they got a sisterhood. I could feel it. Alright? They got each other's back. Alright? And look at them smiles. You know what I'm saying? So individually and together, you're gonna enjoy their content. Alright? Most definitely. And as far as being on my list of beauty, look at them. Do I need to say more? Come on now. Alright. On to the next. We have Jusana. Jusana, she has one of those physiques where, you know what I'm saying, she's not big chested, she's not big butted, but her physique is well proportioned. Is very proportional. You know what I'm saying? Her looks, they're still on point, still a 10. You know what I mean? And you combined all that together, and it's like, well, goddamn, what's in her head? Okay? She is a creative type person. You know what I mean? I seen her in a skit. So there you go. She's acting. She's a model. And I believe she has some other businesses that she's into. Alright, so check it. Let's go on to the next person. And I gotta hurry up. I'm looking at the time tick away. Stacey May. Stacey May, actress, amongst other businesses that she worked with. And I seen her in a skit. And I would say, yo, go check her out. Because I have some more things to say, but I gotta get through with this video. Alright, but Stacey May, it's a reason why she's on my list of gorgeous women, alright? There's a reason, and I want you to find out what that reason is, okay? Stacey May. Next young lady, Kayla. This young lady here, she went viral a few weeks ago. Okay, she posted a video with the opinion of why white people hate on my people. You know what I'm saying? Melanated people. You know, American, you know what I'm saying, melanated people, American brown people, and that whole thing of them hating on us, but yet at the same time, they want to steal our swag, they want to look like us, they want to be us, they want to act like us, things like that. That video went viral. And then I looked at her, I was watching her video, and I went to her YouTube channel, and I was like, damn, she's gorgeous. And there it is again, you know what I'm saying? She don't have the big titties, she don't have the big ass, but she's proportioned just right. She's packaged just right. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I like what's in her head. I like, you know what I'm saying, her physique, and I like her beauty. So yeah, she's on my list of, you know, gorgeous women. You beautiful women. Alright, on to the next. I'm sorry. Kayla, when you look her up on YouTube, you gotta use her whole name. Kayla, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Olivace. You know what I'm saying? Use both words, both names when you want to look her up on YouTube. And on Instagram. Okay, we got Kaylin. Kaylin, I saw in a skit. I was like, ooh, she fine. She fine. That's a bad motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I had to look up her IG, and I had to look for her on YouTube so I can, you know, see if I'm liking what I'm liking. Okay? You dig what I'm saying? Am I liking what I'm liking? And I like ye a lot. Alright? Kaylin, check her out. She's not hard to find. The next young lady is Perp. Perp. I was watching a guy play football, talk his shit, you know what I'm saying, keep everybody pumped up. And I've been watching him, and I had been, greeting the chat, and it started off with, I think Perp was watching him from Twitch, because he would comment and be like, okay, Perp, you know what I'm saying? Things like that, talking back and forth with her. And I was like, who's Perp? You know what I mean? I thought it was one of his own boys. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, I believe she became like an admin on his chat. And so as I was greeting chat, Perp was greeting me back. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things when, as gamers, you know what I'm saying? When you are streaming live, if you as a viewer are going into a chat room and you're being, you know what I'm saying, cordial, you know what I mean, and you're there after a while, you'll get into the flow, and the clique will welcome you in, and you know what I'm saying, they'll gradually, you know what I'm saying, be speaking back and welcome you back and things like that. And so that's what Perp did, you know what I'm saying? She made me feel welcome. You know what I mean? Even if I stopped watching for a while, come back, you know what I'm saying, I'll greet the chat, and she'll be one of the first ones to greet me back. And then finally, I was like, Perp has a YouTube channel. Alright. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, Perp is a woman. And Perp is a baddie. What the fuck? You know what I mean? And then boom, I found out that Perp had an IG. And then my mouth was watering. So I'm sharing this information with you, so that way you can come and check her out your damn self. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, she's gonna make your mouth water. Playboy Perp is the IG, and from this IG account, you'll be able to find her on YouTube. Okay, here we go. B. Lynn, Brittany. Man, I've been watching Brittany over the years, and I enjoy her content. And she's funny. She kicks it with her mom and her aunt a lot. These three women right here are so goddamn close. That's beautiful in itself. Alright? And they do, you know what I'm saying, she includes them in her videos, her blogs, all that kind of shit. They travel and do things together, you know what I'm saying? And they feed off each other. I mean, it's just, they're so fucking close. So Brittany, she does characters every now and then. You know what I'm saying? She does skits, you know what I'm saying, with her own characters. And then she'll get with this gentleman here. I forget his name, but if you click around, you'll see him. And he's a comedian. And he has his own YouTube channel, things like that. And so I'm pretty sure that if you come check out Brittany on here, but especially on YouTube, she goes by B. Lynn, you'll enjoy everything that she puts out, best believe. And as far as beauty goes, man, she wouldn't be on my list for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So you scroll down on her IG page, and when she gets herself all dolled up, okay, she's cool, but she looks so much better, you know what I'm saying, without that makeup on. Like, you look over here, I know she's frowned up, no doubt, but just on any regular video, man. And see, I happen to be the type of guy that likes the girl next door type of look. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in my head to know what that is. You know, a lot of people do know what the girl next door is. You know what I'm saying? They know where that figure of speech comes from. You know what I mean? Okay, on to the next young lady. We got Lauren Wood. Okay, being in the hospital, I'm watching a lot of TV. All right, and then boom, something consistent was on called ridiculousness. Yeah, Chanel West Coast with that laugh that irritates every fucking body. You know what I mean? She, you know, that's the show. And then I noticed that Rob Derrick would be like, I'm Rob Derrick. This is Stilo Brim, and this is Lolo Wood. And I was like, who? I looked up at the screen, and I was like, hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. This gorgeous female was sitting there, and I was like, well, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? And I started noticing her being on there more and more and more and more. And like I say, the more I watch or the more I see somebody, the more they grow on me. And she had these nice athletic legs. And I was like, oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I was seeing toes and feet. And I was like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Oh, shit. Fuck. Goddamn. No shit. But what really got me was, during the show, Rob will, in segue to the next set of videos, Rob will strike up a conversation and he'll ask Stilo or ask Lolo or any other guest that they have on there. You know what I'm saying? He'll ask them a question, he'll get their answer, and he'll tell them the reason why he asked it, and he'll segue into the next set of videos. Her answers caught my attention the most. Yes, she was gorgeous, but I was like, is she ditzy? You know what I'm saying? Is she just on there for her looks? But she contributes a lot of opinion, you know what I'm saying, to the show. And I was like, oh shit, okay, cool. And then I was like, well, who the fuck is Lolo Wood? Come to find out that I got some history on her, some interviews and things, and I'm like, okay, I see who she is, and I'd like for you to find out as well. Okay, so on to the next young lady, Gina Carano, MMA star, actress, model. She got hit with some controversy because she said that Republicans are much like, Nazis or some shit like that. Here recently, it's 2025, August of 2025. So Disney just gave her a shitload of money because, they was wrong. Alright? So anyway, Gina Carano, she's been in some badass movies. You know what I'm saying? She's kicked a lot of ass in the movies and, as an MMA fighter. Gina, I first saw her fighting somebody and I was like, oh wow, such a beautiful beast. Because man, you know what I'm saying? She fights. You know what I mean? And she may not have big titties, she may not have a big ass and nothing like that, but yeah, she has a real beautiful face. You know what I'm saying? And she seems like the quiet type. You know what I'm saying? The quiet type that'll punch you in your fucking face. And then you listen to her interviews and things like that, and you just like, okay. You start to appreciate her. You start to like her more and more. And all I can say is check her out, because I want you to have those same type of thoughts that I'm having about her. Alright? So on to the next lady. We have Elle Monet. I first saw her in a skit. She's funny. She knows her lines. She adds on to the skit, you know what I'm saying? Came and checked her out on IG, and I was like, ooh la 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 la, sweet thing. And I'd like for you to come check her out. You know what I'm saying? I believe that You can type in El Monet on YouTube, and you'll be able to see her in some skits, and you'll see that she's very entertaining. All right, on to the next young lady. I gotta be careful not to close the page. What's I keep forgetting how to say her name. Janae Aiko. I don't want you, I don't want you, I don't want you, but I want. Oh, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, but I want you. And she has so many sensual songs. She has music that'll make you want to go fuck somebody or get fucked by somebody sexually, you know what I'm saying? She has music that make you want to cuddle up with somebody or to be cuddled by somebody. You know what I'm saying? She has music that says, hey, you hurt me. I'm not fucking with you no more. Or, hey, you hurt me. Fix your shit before I leave. Or it's like, hey, it's too late. I'm out. Or it's like, hey, you're my sun. You're my moon. You're my stars. You're my universe. Her lyrics, whether she wrote them or somebody else wrote them, she chose the right lyrics to put in her music. And she's a beautiful woman on the outside as well, superficially. Check out, you see her damn name, and you see how to spell it, so check her out. I'm sorry, I didn't get her name right. Okay, we got two more, and that's it. Alright. Kira Salgado. Gorgeous female, skinny as fuck, but she knows how to work what she got, what she has. Alright, she knows how to work what she has. Alright, yo, man, I get a little speechless because it's one of those type of beauties where it's like, are you serious? You know, she's on that side of the spectrum where I would usually overlook, you know what I'm saying, a thin female. But then I'm like, God damn, look at those lips. Nice full lips. You know what I'm saying? Her eyes, you know what I'm saying, they'll captivate you. They'll draw you in. You know what I mean? In this world where there's so much damn cosmetic surgeries, you got this woman right here who accepted, you know, the gifts that she was born with. And she has excelled. You know what I mean? So please, come check out Kira Salgado. By the way, I first saw her on a skit. So she's acting as well. Or she's an actress as well. Alright, check her out. Last but not least, we got Tan Jim. I just came across her within the last few days. Tan Jim, she's a hell of a dancer. She has a hell of a personality. This look that you see right here, that she's looking into the camera with, as part of the character that has become so beloved and so popular with 227,000 people. You know what I'm saying? All these people, you know, enjoy her content. You know what I mean? So best believe she's a must-see female. Now, she got big titties? No. Big butt? No. But she's got that long hair. She's got those eyes and those glasses. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who's this smart chick? But if you see her dance, if you listen to her Q&As, you'd be like, well, god damn. You know what I'm saying? She's got a gorgeous smile. And she's got a great giggle too. Man, for real. You know, I'm not just over here fiending or nothing like that, but gotta give props what props is due. You know what I mean? Wait till you hear what her DNA is. It's gonna shock the shit out of you. Alright? So anyway, look, check it. I got this video done finally. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoy this video. I see so many gorgeous females. Alright? This list is just a little small fraction of examples of what I think beauty is when it comes down to females. You know what I mean? And all I can ask is that, you just don't take my opinion. Look up their names, do some background checks, things like that, and, form your own opinion. And most importantly, share your opinion with me, share your opinion with other people. Whether you agree or disagree, you know what I'm saying? Whether you dislike or you likey. You know what I mean? That's all I can ask. That's all I can ask. But thank you for checking out my video. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good morning. Peace.